Hello, Leos. Welcome to, or cross watchers of Leos. Welcome to Siana Sunshine Tarot, or welcome back to Sunshine Tarot, Siana Sunshine Tarot if you're a subscriber. So today I'm going to be doing a love reading, and I'm just going to pull the general energies of the love connection between you and your partner or your romantic interest. And yeah, so these energies could be coming from either your end or your partner's end, or just the dynamic generally of your connection, of your relationship. So looks like whatever is going on between you and whoever you're interested in, they could be whoever you're interested in could be very adventurous, very has this charming appeal to them, or you could be this way, but it looks like someone here is very almost deceptive in their presentation of self, but at the same time, they're very powerful. They know how to get things done, you or your partner. They have a lot of energy of forward movement. They're always on to the next thing. They don't dwell in whatever is going on. And this could cause a little bit of a shadow side to them because it doesn't seem like they are fully aware of how they interact, or of what actually goes on in their life, because they're super, because they just want to move forward so bad, you know what I mean? It's what's in the past is in the past, and they don't take time to really reflect on what they did or where they might have gone wrong, either in this relationship on your end or theirs. Someone knows something kind of happened in this situation. They know there's things that need to be worked on. They know how to work on it. They know how to fix the situation, but they don't ever really acknowledge maybe the pain of it, or they don't ever really acknowledge the other's feelings about the way that things go on. But they know how to mend it. They know how to make the other partner feel better regardless. So that looks like in the past, seems like things were there's a lot of imagery of kind of bursting out. Someone might have had some sort of outburst, if that makes sense. Someone got super agitated about things, maybe not directly to the partner, but at least mentally someone was feeling just overwhelmed with emotion, or overall whatever was going on in their life. Someone has been super busy working on things, maybe. Whoa. But there was just some kind of not necessarily a new beginning, but just a wave of either excitement about this relationship, or just wanting, like I said, this person really just wants to go, 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 go. They don't have time, they don't want to hear anything about anything, they just want to move forward and just keep going all the time. Which could be toxic, like I said, just because they're not fully paying attention to what happens. But it looks like it's relatively, at least now, someone had to kind of sacrifice something in order to be in this love connection, or they're worried about sacrificing something in order to be with you. They feel like if they're going to be with you, you feel like if you're going to be with them, there is some sort of sacrifice that you have to make in your life in regards to, could be that you have to sacrifice certain aspects of yourself. I hope it's not like that, but in order to create a balance with this person, you have to be very tempered, well-tempered, or you have to not act on your immediate emotions and have outbursts like this in order to restore the balance of the love interest. You might have to be very calm for them, or maybe otherwise if they want to go, like you feel like you have to sacrifice like your personal time of like maybe relaxation. And it looks like there's definitely a lot of balance here. You could be dealing with any of the signs really, earth sign, water sign, fire sign, air sign, yeah, so all of them. But someone could be kind of letting go of this situation, like ready for a new romance to come in. Like they're feeling very balanced emotionally. Someone's feeling like things are in their control, like they're looks like someone has all of the power in this love interest. Like one person's making the decisions, one person is deciding how the day will go for the both of them. Like someone's mood maybe just dominates the mood and the dynamic of the relationship majority of the time. Like they're pretty controlling over how the other partner is feeling. Looks like there is definitely either a reunion or some sort of love that two people mutually have to offer each other. And definitely could be maybe like somebody has a lot of obviously romantic feelings for the other person, but like someone has a lot of ideas about romantic things that they want to do with the other person. Like they want to spend a lot of quality time together and do a lot of exciting things maybe to restore the balance of this relationship. But someone is a little bit self-destructive. Like maybe one person is giving a lot in this relationship and is kind of draining them, or someone doesn't have the best habits in regards to either how they treat others or how they treat themselves, which eventually, even if you're treating others wrong, eventually it has an effect on how you're feeling about yourself. And it is pretty self-destructive to, well, obviously it's self-destructive to treat yourself poorly, but I think it's self-destructive if someone in this relationship is treating the other person not as they would like to or how they should be treated, because in the end, you know, they only wish that they're wishing that they were giving more. They're wishing that they were treating you better. Or you're wishing that you had treated someone better, or that you're hoping to be the person that you should be for this person. Like I said, like there's like a sacrifice, but I'm not sure that it could be sacrificing this self-destructive tendencies. It could be sacrificing something that isn't necessarily good for you in general, or if your partner is sacrificing something for this connection, they could be sacrificing something that wasn't good for them anyways, and you know, the other partner just doesn't want that kind of negativity or toxicity within this relationship, so that had to be kind of let go of. It's almost like there were decisions that were being made about the way one would go about their daily life, about what they're doing, about how they're feeling. It had to be redirected in order to have balance in this situation, or yeah, otherwise someone is letting go of this situation, of this love interest, in order to restore balance in their life. This relationship could have been toxic to someone here, and they wanted to move forward, and they were willing to move forward before. Like they still have that want to be with the other person, but they might feel that it doesn't really bring them the balance that they need, and they want to restore balance. So if there was some sort of severance between you and someone who, if there was some sort of fight, or like if you guys kind of cut off communication for a little bit, there's definitely still mutual love there. You definitely still both care about each other, but someone just needs to restore the balance within themselves, maybe do something creative. They feel like they need to continue to blossom and grow as a person, and this could be you, and maybe your partner is holding you back from that, which you realized. So you did kind of realize this relationship was self-destructive to you by being in it, or there was just some things that needed to be worked through, sorted through from on your or your partner's end in order to restore balance in this relationship, in order for you guys to stay together. But yeah, it looks like, I mean, someone has a lot of hope, a lot of dreams about the future with you. They feel like there's a lot of potential here for things to go forward, and they see you as someone who is like someone that they could be with for a while, and it would work out and be balancing. So in the future, it looks like someone is going to have a bit of some time of introspection. Like someone needs almost some time to themselves in order to process whatever was cut off, whatever they had to sacrifice, and someone needs to, someone just needs to like look inward, and they're not fully feeling like themselves, and not fully feeling like their fire is lit the way that it should be. Like they kind of need to restore themselves emotionally, if that makes sense. Like they need to refill themselves with passion or creativity, or maybe they feel like they were neglecting a certain aspect of their life, and they kind of need to just go inward and have some time to themselves, or with just their friends if you guys are dating, in order to kind of get themselves back on center. And they could be having a lot of creative thoughts about the world, and having some realizations about things that they just need to process, that they need to probably process on their own, if it's from your end, or there's someone just has something that is super personal and that they need to fully sort through. So you guys could be traveling together, or there could be some emotional distance between you two, or physical distance, like you guys could be long distance relationship, or someone is currently traveling in this relationship, or like I said, you guys are going to be traveling together, but there is some sort of change, or there's going to be some sort of change in this situation, or a new perspective on this love interest and what it really is and how you both feel about it. And or someone could be having this realization, and someone kind of feels like their love is going a bit unnoticed, which is pretty sad. Like they feel like they've given all this love, but it's not fully received, or that this person that you feel like your partner maybe like doesn't appreciate the compassion that you give towards them, or like the times that you reach out, you feel like you're not as appreciated, or they feel like they're not being that appreciated by you. But it looks like still there's just some things to sort through, but there's definitely still hope here, and there's definitely still a lot of passion with you guys, and there's a sense of completion, of wholeness with each other, of almost like you create a really safe and good environment when you're with each other. Like I said, there's a lot of balance here and all of that. So thank you, Leo. Hope you enjoyed your reading, and I hope you enjoy your day.